Okay, hello and welcome everyone. This video is a very basic and simple but important video for you that are dealing with lower back, sacroiliac joint, or hip pain. Okay, so this video is for any age. Okay, it's actually made for a friend of my friend. His name is good. So we're making it for my friend's son, and he is maybe 18 years old, 17, 16. I know a lot of these younger kids have actual real backache from sitting and kind of slouching, and all of us are guilty of watching videos and stuff on our phone. So this is from anyone, older, younger. So enjoy this video, and you can watch it over and over again. And if you have any comments, please comment below. I'd love to hear from you and see how you are benefiting from this video. Okay, so we're going to start sitting on the floor, and I have actual normal clothes on, and I'm recording this when I'm in Sweden. So find something to sit on. I'm using here this carpet, and I can sit comfortably cross-legged on the floor like this. Okay, so this is how we're going to start. Now, if you really have tighter hips and this is hard for you to sit comfortably cross-legged, for example, when you sit more like this, don't worry, there's nothing wrong with you. It's very normal because we're usually sitting on chairs. Go ahead, grab a pillow. For example, we have some beautiful pillows here. I'm choosing this gorgeous one, and you can sit with the sit bones slightly higher, okay? If that still is hard for you to sit up straight, why don't you grab a chair, or here we have a footstool, which I'm going to sit on this footstool so that the spine is long, okay? So please find a way to sit that is comfortable for you at this time. Okay. When we sit on the floor and grounding to the sit bones, the spine can be erect. Close your eyes and set an intention. And the intention can be, in this yoga practice, I will work on loosening up any tension or pain that is in my back, lower back, or hips, or knees. Okay, close your eyes and take a deep inhale and exhale. We inhale through the nose, and that whispering sound at the back of the throat, it's called Ujjayi Pranayama, the victorious breath. When we inhale with a slight closing down of the throat, it takes in a slower breath, which takes up more oxygen and more prana, more life force. So practice that for a while. Inhale, exhale. And if you see me looking here to the side, my dear friend is here, and I didn't want to be on the camera, which is great. She can have a great practice anyway. So, but just so you know, if I'm looking over there, I'm looking at my bestie here. Okay, so inhale, if you can notice in your spine, on the inhale, we're actually back bending. On the exhale, there's a small natural curve, and we're actually rounding the spine. So there's a natural way of breathing, and the spine is actually moving very little. As we inhale, we lengthen and arch. As we exhale, we round and ground. That is a natural movement of the spine. You don't have to notice it, but now that I talked about it, you might be able to notice that. And in yoga, we encourage the natural movement so that we can flush out anything that might be blocked, okay? So as we have paid attention to our breath now for a little bit, notice if you're a little more aware or sharp. When we have intentions, your mind, your body knows what it's paying attention to. So your intention is to feel better or maybe just increase your energy level, okay? Now reach arms out to the sides and let the shoulders move down. The elbows are firm and straight, and you're stretching through your wrist and your fingertips. Imagine that on the back of your back, that the shoulder blades are curling under. They're under. Yeah, so your heart is lifting. Inhale. Shoulders down, shoulder blades under as you exhale. So when you hold your arms up, it's as if your back is holding your arms, not that the arms or shoulders are holding them up. Imagine them light. Inhale, exhale. Now turn so that the palm and the inner arm is facing up, and keep the shoulder blades down. Good, with the arms straight and the shoulder blades down. Press into your sits bones and inhale, reach arms up. On the exhale, lower the arms down. Good job. Sit more into the backs of the sits bones and draw the waist in. Inhale, press your hips, reach your arms. Inhale and exhale. 5 more times. Elbows straight, inhale, arms up. You don't have to touch your hands, just go so that the arms are very straight. Exhale. Good. Inhale, shoulder blades go down, chest opens. Exhale, feel the strength of your back. You have to actually work your back to reach arms up. Okay, breathing deeply fully. One more time. Inhale, press down on the hips to reach arms. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Stretch a little more. Now look up at your hands and firm those arms. Reach, 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 reach. Can you notice how your belly is on back? Good. Bend one elbow and move your hand towards the center of your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten the arms and shift. Inhale. And exhale. Belly draws back. Good. Both arms straight. One last time. Push down, reach out, get tall. Inhale, neck is relaxed. And lower the arms down. Good. Move your shoulders around and around. Notice that maybe that was a little bit challenging even, right? Now you're going to take and you're going to inhale here. You're going to twist to your right as you exhale. Now I am on the camera, so everything is actually backwards. So it looks like I'm twisting to my right, but I'm actually twisting to my left. But you twist to the same side that you see on the screen. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, rotate. Good. Switching sides. Inhale, lengthen the spine. With the elbows slightly bent, exhale, rotate. Good. Inhale to the other side. Exhale, lift and belly in, rotate, shoulders down. Nice. Inhale. And exhale, elbows bent. Exhale, rotate, shoulders down. Very good. And then come back in the center. Now, I'd like you to lean back to straighten your knees. Okay, flex your feet and you can make little circles over your knees. Your knees loves that. Okay? Okay, now inhale, press your sit bones down and imagine the hamstrings widening. Belly up and reach arms up. Good. Now we're lifting the arms by rotating the outer shoulder blades forward. The neck is relaxed down, but notice how you have to press the calves down, iron the hamstrings down, belly back, and stretch up. Inhale. Now this can be very difficult for some because now we're involving the hamstrings. So if you could sit straight with your knees bent, with your legs straight, it's a little bit of a different story. So if you needed to take the pillow, now is your time. Inhale and lower the arms as you exhale. All these exercises are helping you to strengthen and lengthen. We're working with the small muscles in between the vertebrae of your spine. Now twist to the right. Inhale, exhale. Good. Other side. Inhale. Exhale, belly back. Inhale, exhale, one more time. So we're just warming up. Can you feel how the shoulder blades are pressing down as you rotate? And when your elbows are bent, you can keep the shoulder blades down more easily. Okay, last one. Inhale, exhale. Wonderful. Now I'd like you to lean back and I'd like you to cross your legs again. Okay, most likely this is how you were sitting before. So look what shin is in front and then switch the shins to the other shin. Good, because we have one that goes automatically. How are your knees feeling? If your knees are feeling a little challenged, I'd like you to flex and karate chop your feet like that. And if your knees are really high up, I have to advise you to sit on something. You can sit on the pillow. You can take a blanket. Okay, beautiful blanket. And you can fold it tightly. Now, why is it important to be sitting straight? Because otherwise, all the work that you're doing for your back, you're not doing anything. You're just doing the same old. We're here to put in new ways of being, okay, and moving. So now I'm putting this a little like that, so you could sit up on that. Okay, I'm going to ask Anna to try it and see how she feels sitting on a blanket. Okay, and I'll sit on this myself. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm sitting just with my sit bones down, and see how does that feel on your knees? Does that feel better on your knees? Yeah, maybe you can't feel anything. Arms out. Turn your palms facing up. Press the sit bones and reach up. Inhale. Bend one arm, pull it back as you exhale. And then arms up and switch sides. Good, arms up. And then lower the arms down. Now I'm going to face forward. Now we're going to do a side bend. Flex your feet, karate chop your outer arches of your feet. You're going to take your arm up. Now when the arm goes up, you want to rotate the pinky down so that the outer shoulder blades are rotating forward. We're calling this external rotation of the arm bone in the shoulder socket. Stretch the arm and sit down into the hips. Yes, breathe to the sides of your ribs. Inhale, exhale. And with the shoulders down, if it feels comfortable, you can turn your head towards the arm and look to your elbow. Good. Inhale. Think a long spine. Exhale, hips grounding. Good. Come on up. And now other arm, rotate the tricep, pinky forward, sit down into the hip. Now notice that the back, the other side is not crunching. You still have to lift up and then go over. Wrap the tricep. Good job, Anna, so good. Inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, breathe. You know what? When we breathe like this with intention, those areas of our bodies that are cramping and spasming, they get more energy, life force, prana, oxygen. Oxygen and prana are not the same thing, but the more we breathe, the more juice it gets. So you can, it's like putting conditioner in your hair. If you have something that is a tied up thing, you can easily brush it out. So when you breathe, it's like putting conditioner into your body. Now rotate that tricep forward. Yes, lift up, relaxing the neck. And very good. Okay. Now, keeping the legs like this, I know. So if you feel it in your neck, you know you're not rotating the arm enough. Push down onto your hips. Place your hands, take your hands from your knees into your hips where the hip creases are, and push down. Lift up. Now it's like you're in a toothpaste tube. Lift your spine up out of the hips. Good, then hinge at the hips. Keep your weight onto your sit bones. Cup your fingers and walk forward. Okay, relax the neck. 5 breaths. Press your outer arches down. Lift your belly and lengthen from the navel to the heart, to the upper palate, and to the crown of the head. Okay, stay there and you can carefully watch. Now this is, sometimes we can learn from somebody on what to do, but sometimes we can learn from somebody what not to do. And I'm going to show you what to do. Arms up, hips pressing, with a straight spine, I'm going forward. This is what to do. What not to do is to let the weight come onto the sits bones and then go forward like this and then lift your head. This is not what to do. Okay, if you feel like you can't help it, then guess what? Just sit straight. Place your hands and cup them to the side and lengthen your spine. Push your fingers to get taller into your spine. Now, I have a really short torso and very long legs and very long arms. Some of us have a long torso and shorter arms and legs or whatever. It doesn't matter. If you can't reach the floor comfortably, if you have yoga blocks, you can push your hands there to lift. Lift from the outer hips to the sides of the ribs. Lengthen this part up. Okay? Another thing you can do, now we're going to lean back. We're going to shift the legs to the original way. Okay, so you can see, even though I'm talking a lot, we're actually working on our hips. Okay, if you're feeling that tightness and you can't go forward with your straight back, but you automatically go like this, then you can take your hands on the chair and just slide it forward. Okay, and press your hips back. Okay, don't round, no rounding. Lift the spine. Good. And if you feel tired, this is what you do. You take the chair and you put it like this. You put your forehead on your chair and you reach like this. This is very good if you have low, I would like to say libido or life force. When you push your forehead on the chair, you actually take the skin on your forehead and drag it down towards your nose. So you're like pushing down. Yeah. And you can always take a towel or a yoga blanket on top. So we might think that you should lift it up because that's, better. But actually, when you push it down, it gives you more energy and quiets your brain. Pay attention that nothing is pressing in your knees, but everything is in your hips. Take another inhale, exhale here. And I'm making the video somewhat short so that you have time to do this every morning or night. Okay, now lift your head off the chair. Good, and then walk yourself up and sit straight, okay? Lift your spine tall. Now when we lift, there's a tendency to lift your chest, but what happens then here in the kidneys? They actually get shorter. So you want to actually lift your chest and lift the kidney ribs up. Yeah. So just sitting, it's like a whole new thing when we do yoga. All right, now come back to the second side again. And since we have worked so much on certain forefolds, we're also going to do the neck. Okay, so take your left hand, stretch it out. Take a hold of your right ear. Have your face facing forward, spine straight, meaning this part goes in. Then ever so gently, just lean your head to the side with the face facing forward and take the opposite hand and walk it back. Relax to the side of your neck. Now, we're breathing deeply and we're breathing into these muscles here in the throat. These are called the scalenes. And guess what? When we sit down and look down a lot that we do, they get short. And what happens is that then we can't take those deeper breaths. And the heart starts to sink, that pressing on the diaphragm, and then the digestion, and all of the glands in the throat, neck, thyroid, etc., get a little compressed. So now we want to lift and then just easy does it. Now look down to the knee and take a little further back of your head. Breathe into the side of the neck, flexing your feet, closing your eyes, thanking your body for releasing any tension. Okay, release your head, lift it up and undo. Very good. If you feel uneven in your hips, you can shift the legs again. Okay, Now other arm up, spine straight, meaning lifting the chest and drawing the core back. Not hardening, but awareness. Take your ear, face forward, and face forward, just even dipping your head, looking straight ahead. The opposite arm can walk back. You can close your eyes. Now, I said from the beginning that this video is for those who have backache, hip ache, or whatever. Well, everything is stacking on top of each other, right? So if you have a backache, maybe it begins at your ankles. If you have a migraine, maybe it begins from your pinky toes, right? Because we work from the foot and ankle to the knee. From the knee into the hips that affects the lower back. And from the shoulders that affects the neck. Everything works together. Now look down at your knee and draw the head down. Breathe. Wonderful, fresh energy. Imagine a beautiful spring day where the sun is shining and the air is so crystal clear. Imagine that energy entering into your body, into every cell of your body, putting conditioner on those areas that are tied up in knots, tied up by stress, tension, thoughts, emotions, and we're just letting everything go today. Okay? And then ever so gently lift your hand and we release. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to come on to our backs. I highly recommend, if you usually look down or if you have a tighter back, that you have a pillow underneath your head. See, I was going to pass that to Anna. Yeah. Okay, and now we're also going to have either a pillow or a blanket handy. And here we have some bathrobe straps that we're going to use. Okay, so I'm going to have a blanket, kitty cat blanket underneath my head. Okay, I think I'm going to lay like that. And then I'm going to have a pillow in between my knees. Okay, we're going to lay on our backs. So I have a blanket set up for my head, excuse me, and I have my strap close by, and I'm going to have the pillow in between my knees. Now just watch me how I go down. I have my knees bent, and I'm lowering myself down vertebrae by vertebrae, and then my head goes down. We're going to bring our arms out to the sides, palms facing up, and let the shoulder blades go under. Okay, and just lay here. Lift your hips and just squeeze the pillow a little bit. And breathe. Now, flatten the back slightly and draw the knees into your chest. Okay, if you're tight, you can always place your feet like this on the sofa. Okay, and still squeeze in on the pillow. Okay. You would like to feel the weight of your legs, the weight of your thigh bones are pressing in to the sacroiliac joint, to the sacrum area here below your lower back, and it feels good to let the weight of your legs descend into the hip joint, into the joints of your hips. Okay, or you can take the knees in. Now with the shoulders under and the spine long, the head relaxed, you can turn your palms down. Okay, inhale here. If you have your knees on the bench, you can just stay there. If you can draw the knees to your chest, I'm showing many levels here. You can inhale. You're gonna resist with the left shoulder down and drop your knees halfway to the left. Push the shoulder blade down. Inhale here. On the exhale, draw the knees up. Okay, inhale. Now drop your knees over to your right. Press the right shoulder blade down. Feel your core. Exhale, bring it up. So you're just going halfway. Inhale. And you're using the back muscles. Exhale. Inhale up. And exhale down. Strengthening and lengthening. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, knees up. Okay, descend the thighs into the hips. Move the knees over your hip joints. You could feel how the hips are getting heavy. Then straighten both legs and squeeze in. If you can't straighten it, maybe you can have them a little bit straight. If you can't do that, just keep your feet on the sofa, on the chair, on the wall. Okay? And straighten one leg. And then set it down. Straighten the other leg. And set it down. Very good. Take one more inhale, exhale here. And then place your feet to the floor. Remove the pillow and put it to your left side. Inhale here. And then spread your feet wide by knocking your knees together. And on the exhale, you're going to drop both knees to your left. And you're going to look to your right. Let the outer hips stretch. Feet are flexed. If you feel pressure on your knees, press your feet further away from your hips. Close your eyes and allow for the outer hips to simply undo any tension from sitting, walking, mostly from sitting, right? Let the belly draw in and the shoulders relax. And we're going to be here for about 30 seconds. Again, notice on the inhale how the spine is moving. Okay, notice on the exhale how the spine is moving. Let yourself release any tension. Good. Take one more long, wonderful inhale. Complete the exhale. It's really wonderful to remind ourselves that the body knows exactly what to do if we just give it a moment. Okay? Okay? Just like in the springtime, you know, the flowers knows when it's time to grow. Okay? It's a rhythm. Everything has a rhythm. Your heart has a rhythm. Listen to the rhythm of your heart. Listen to the rhythm of your breath. Now, press your back into the floor, press your shoulder blades down, and bring your knees back up. Very good. Take the pillow, make sure you have your knees bent, and move it to the other side. Same thing, arms out, shoulder blades down, and then drop both knees over to your right and look to your left. So I'm doing this windshield wipe situation here. You can also do both knees together, or whatever you did on the first side is good. Can you allow for any tension, stress, or pain, or stiffness to flow away from your body into the floor, through the floor, into the earth, and then replenish instead with just relaxation, gratitude for taking time for yourself to heal yourself or give your body a chance to do it on its own. There's a saying, fast is slow, and slow is smooth. Contemplate that. Fast is actually slow, because when you take it slower, you're actually getting more results faster. And when you take it in that tempo, you feel a smoothness, a thorough practice, something that has intention, breath, awareness, and consciousness. Observe your body and the wisdom that lays in the body to heal itself. Okie dokes, take another inhale. And exhale, keep your shoulders down. Feel the weight of your hips. And press your hips and your shoulders into the ground. And then bring your knees back up. Wow, doesn't that feel great? Now, I'd like for you to, excuse me, place the strap onto the arch of your right leg, right foot. So you're going to place it right where the heel and the arch meets. Okay, so not in the arch, but right where the heel and the arch meets. Keep the left knee bent. Okay, now you're going to actually straighten that right knee by engaging the muscles around the knee. And I'd like you to take a hold of the strap and tug down, pull down, and let the right thigh bone completely descend into the hip. Spread your toes. Okay, and from the inner right calf, stretch up through the right mound of the toe. Spread your toes. And from the outer right shin bone, firm in to the center line. Can you feel your back on the floor? Can you feel your outer right hip on the floor? Keep that just the way it is. Then slide your left leg straight and press the top of the left leg down. Flex your foot. Firm the right hip in. Spread your toes. Notice if the right hip is higher than the left. Take your thumb into the right outer hip crease and pull it down. Right thumb in the right hip crease. Okay, so take your right thumb in the right hip crease and move it down. That's it. Keep both legs straight as you can, and draw the lower belly in. Okay, because when you sit a lot, this hip flexor here and the IT band gets tight. So most likely your outer right hip is pulled up. That thwarts and distorts the balance in your lower back. So you want that hip down. Take one more inhale, tighten your leg muscles. Exhale, belly in and up. Weight is on the sacroiliac joint, the sacrum, the bony part below your lower back of the pelvis. Bend your left knee, bend your right knee, and place your feet to the floor. Okay? Good. Feel the weight of your hips are even. Now place the strap on the arch, where the arch meets the heel on the left leg. The right foot is on the floor and the knee is bent. Okay? Spread your toes on the left leg. And from the inner knee to the inner calf, stretch the arch of the foot. From the outer shin, firm in. Spread your toes and tug down, like you want to push the thigh bone, the femur bone, down into the hip. Descend the femur into the hip socket. Okay? Now, slowly, without distorting that, slide your right leg straight and press that right thigh down. Belly in. Take the strap in your right hand with your left thumb. Bring it into the outer left hip crease and guide the outer left hip down and in. Tighten the muscles in your legs. See that the back of the pelvis is even and draw the belly in, in, in. Good, spread your toes. Take one more inhale and fully exhale. Bend your right leg and place the foot to the floor, then release the left leg. Wonderful. Okay, now I'd like you to draw both knees into your chest and ever so gently press down on your shins. Make small circles over your lower back. Slowly, with your hands on your shins or knees, massage it out. Okay, if you can't hold your hands on the knees, you just do this side to side, okay? All right, shift the directions of your circles. If there is one area of your hips or your back that feels, ooh, that feels so good right there, pause and take an extra breath. Okay, when you feel like you're even, then place your feet down, okay? Take your arms straight up to the ceiling and hold the strap. About shoulders width apart. Now, lift your shoulders away from the ground and then press your shoulders into the ground. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. The elbows are straight. Inhale, arms straight, shoulders lift away from the floor. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, arms up, firm the elbows, lift your shoulders up. Now draw the arms overhead. Keep pressure on the strap. Reach arms overhead. Okay, and then reach arms back up. Again, inhale, lift your shoulders away from the ground, and then bring your arms overhead. Exhale, press your back into the floor, bring your arms up. Good. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, press your back into the floor when the arms go up. Good. Arms up overhead. Exhale, press your back into the floor. Pause. Now, straighten the right leg. Okay? Lower the left hip onto the floor. So the right leg is on the floor, flat. The left knee is bent. Lift your shoulders up off the floor. Inhale. Bring your arms overhead. Draw the ribs in. Press your mid back into the floor. Exhale. Bring your arms up. Okay, pause. Flex your right foot. Energize your legs. We are working here. We're not just laying around. Inhale, arms up. Arms overhead, belly in, stretch, stretch, stretch. And exhale, bring your arms up. Okay, bend your right leg. Both legs are bent. Straighten the left leg and flex your heel. Energize your legs. Lift your shoulders up. Inhale. Arms overhead, belly in. Exhale. Make your mid-waist pressing down. Feel your core engaging. Inhale, arms up and over. Exhale, draw it in. Good. One more time. Lift your arms. Shoulders are off the floor. Shoulders up, up, up. So watch me. If you're flexible, you could probably just do that, but that's not good for your shoulders or your neck. You want to lift the shoulders up, then bring the arms overhead. Okay, keep your elbows straight. Keep your arms overhead and now straighten the right leg and flex your feet. Press the calves into the ground. Press the hamstrings into the ground. Press your buttocks down into the ground and lengthen your waist. Lengthen your arms. Relax your neck. Press the back of the forearms into the ground. Press everything down. And then bring your arms up. Bend your right leg, bend your left leg. Pause. Draw the knees into your chest and place the strap over the arches of both feet. Okay, getting more advanced here. And now tug down on the strap, belly in. Spread your toes. Press the tops of the thighs away from you. Let the weight of your legs go down. So, okay, watch for a second. Now, I could easily bring my feet like this, okay? That's not going to serve you. I could easily have my legs like that. That's not what I'm going to serve me either. What we want is to line up this heel bones over the sits bones, okay? We're not looking for stretchy flexibility. We're looking for stability. Okay, so pull down. The heels are directly lined up over your sits bones. How do you know? Well, either you can look or you can feel that, wow, the weight is really pressing into my lower back and sacrum, and it's releasing any compression there. So now, with your shoulders down and your legs straight, put a micro bend in your knees and try to tighten every muscle in your legs. And now, with your neck relaxed, shoulders relaxed, face relaxed, and tight muscles in your legs, try to press the legs apart. Break the strap out. Feel your outer hips engage like crazy. Push, even strong pressing. Break the strap apart. Thighs in the hip socket, outer hips firm. Press the legs out, right and left. Break the strap. Work your gluteus medius. Come on, a little more effort. We got another 30 seconds. Go, all you can. Toes are spreading. The whole leg is tight, and you're pressing the leg out into the strap. Isometric movement. So this doesn't look like you're doing anything, but you can feel it now, and you can feel it tomorrow. Your buttocks will be well aware of this work. Let's take one more inhale, exhale. Okay, relax. Place your feet to the floor. Beautiful. Can you notice what is happening in your spine? Very good. Okay. Roll to your right side. Watch here. And you're going to use your left hand, excuse me, to come up. So you're kind of coming up with the head last. Okay, very good. Just sit for a moment and notice what has happened. Something has shifted. Okay, I'm going to teach you a breath that evens out your energy and can help to reduce pain. Okay, so I'm going to come a little closer to the camera now. I'm going to teach you something is called Nadi Shodhana. Nadi is the energy lines that lays in our body, the Idala Pingala. Okay, the right and the left brain half. Okay, we're balancing those. So you're going to take your right hand, and if you can, you're going to bend the fingers. You know that you're going to bend the two first fingers. Okay, and you're going to make a touching of the thumb and the ring finger. Okay, and then the ring finger and the pinky comes together. So first fingers are just in, then you're touching with the others. So it's a little weird. Okay. You got it? You're going to place it right with the bridge of your nose is. You're going to slide your fingers down, and right where the nostril begins, you're going to squeeze in. Good. Now it's important that you're not having the arm there and your neck gets crooked, so you're just going to sit straight. Okay, we're going to manipulate the nostrils here. Okay, you're going to take a full long inhale. You're going to cover your right nostril and exhale out through the left. And inhale through the left. At the top, just close both nostrils for a little while. Then lift. the right nostril and exhale out to the right. Inhale to the right. Hold it for a little bit. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the left. At the top, hold it. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the right. Hold and shift. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the left. At the top, shift. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the right and hold it. Release the fingers and exhale through both nostrils. Close your eyes. And just let go and notice if there's a natural breath now. Maybe there's more room to breathe in your body. With this wonderful awareness, you're now going to come into the final pose where your body absorbs this practice so it becomes part of who you are. This is called Shavasana, final rest, or the death pose, so to say, corpse pose. Why? Because now you can make an imprint on your body. So when you come out of Shavasana, you're brand new. You're waking up again, so to say. Okay, so we're going to do it this way. You're going to lay down with your head on a pillow. Okay, you're going to swing your legs up on a chair. Okay, so watch how I do it. Here's my head is going to go here. I scoot my buttocks close to the chair or sofa. I lay down with my right shoulder, and then I'm just going to roll up. Okay, adjust, place my feet on the sofa or chair, and then you take the blanket and cover yourself so that you're warm. Because when we go into deep relaxation, sometimes, or most of the time, the body gets cold, even if it's summertime. Roll the shoulders, and even better if you have something to place over your eyes, why don't you use the strap and place it over your eyes? Roll the shoulder blades under, let the palms face up, take a deep inhale, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Make a noise. 2 more times. Inhale. Make a noise. Last one. Inhale. And let it go. Close your eyes. And here, let your body feel the weight of what is supporting you. We walk through the body. How can you relax the back of your head into your cozy pillow? Okay. When you close your eyes, how can you let the eyes soften and the eyelids gently closing around your eyes? Swallow one time. Take your tongue and lick your lips. And then swallow one more time. Let your throat soften. can keep your upper teeth and lower teeth slightly separated. Relax your jaw, your temples, your scalp, and your inner ears. Let the shoulders relax. Thank you for the back that holds us so strongly every day, every night. Feel gratitude for your back, for your hips, for your neck, for your core, for all the organs in your body. The whole torso is absolutely supported now. Focus your awareness and your attention on your left shoulder and your shoulder blade. Your left shoulder, relax and release. Feel that relaxation deeply penetrate your shoulders, your neck, your arm, bicep, tricep, and all the ligaments of the shoulder joint. Down into the elbow and the elbow joint. Soften and relax into the forearms and your left wrist. Your left palm, the center of the hand. Let it soften and let the back of the hand be heavier now. And notice the thumb relaxing. The index and the middle finger, the ring finger and the pinky finger. Let it soften now. Let your fingers curl up in their own unique way. And bring your awareness and attention on your right shoulder and the shoulder blade. Let the shoulder, ligaments, tissues, fibers soften and relax more and more. Down your right arm, bicep, tricep, and your elbow joint. To the forearm, both bones, your wrist, the center of the palm. Feeling the right back of the hand getting heavier now. Releasing, relaxing. And let the fingers curl up in their own unique way. Thumb, index, long ring and pinky finger. Let your back and hips feel totally rejuvenated. Your calf, your ankles, your feet, your arches and your toes. Letting go. I'd like for you to stay as long as you can, and please, maybe set your timer for 10 minutes. And be in this state now. And know when we work with intention and in this way, it's like putting conditioner into your hair. All of the tension and entanglements of your back or life can be washed out and released, forgiven and let go. And you replenish yourself with positive vibration and life force. Again, please stay for a little longer if you can, or just draw the knees gently to your chest. Roll to your right side and stay there. When you come up, you use your left hand like we did earlier and press yourself up to seated. And we end the practice always by bringing your hands together like this evenly into this beautiful balancing pose with the right and the left and the right hand presses evenly. It is very good to center yourself. Take an inhale and bow down to your hands that are in Namaskar prayer in front of your heart. And honor yourself for taking this time to practice, to heal your body, to do this on a regular basis. Remember, you can do anything that you want, including healing. Thank your beautiful body and thank yourself for taking time to practice. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Lift your gaze, blink your eyes open. Thank you. Namaste. And please practice with ease. I'm never giving any medical advice, but always taking care of your own self. Trust in yourself. You know exactly what to do. Have a beautiful day. I see you next time.